All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, of course, we got to take a look at our boy Physical Beerus, Link level 10. I want to look at some of the more impressive units in the game. Units that we see crazy big numbers from, look super impressive. I'll probably do one on Kefla soon. Again, I still want to do one on Jiren. Again, I mentioned it several times throughout these videos, but I do have a trip coming up soon. I'm going to be out of town for a couple weeks, so making a bunch of these Link level 10 videos could be good right now. Plus, I'm sort of like, getting a new judge of how a lot of these units are going to look, because again, in-game, it is going to take quite a while to get a lot of these units to Link level 10. Currently, even at the recording of this video, I still have not gotten a single character to full Link level 10s. It takes quite a bit. So, all right, let's go ahead and hop in with Beerus. Now, Beerus is, there's definitely a good possibility Beerus is not going to come out of the gate looking like, whoa, as like, some of these, like, cooler. Like, I just feel like was just like head and shoulders better, right? Like, maybe Beerus, we're not going to see it completely. Now, the good news is that I believe the friend Beerus, which is not the one we got right here, is actually going to be a Link level 1. I believe he's got all Link level 1, so we could sort of see a comparison between Link level 1, and then, of course, the Link level 10. So Beerus, right? The relevant links, so he has Godly Power, Prodigies, Connoisseur, the Innocence, Shocking Speed, Berserker, and Fierce Battle. In this video, we're not going to get Prodigies or Berserker. Berserker still sucks. It's only active when HP's 50% or below. Who cares? Fodder link. Even if it is 30% attack, it's fodder. Prodigies is an extra 5% attack now, so it's to 15% attack, right? But those two links we're not going to have active for Beerus. So the ones we're going to see here are Godly Power, Connoisseur, the Innocence, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle. Godly Power gets an extra crit chance, which, I mean, Beerus doesn't need. He's so, it's just so crazy. Crit chance on a Link is just so nuts, right? Connoisseur is now 7% HP healing as well as defense. So we're getting an extra 4% healing at the start of turn from Beerus and Whis, making them even more powerful. So now we're getting 24% healing per turn with Beerus and Whis together, which is just nuts, right? But Connoisseur also gives extra defense. So Beerus's defense, 129k, because both Shocking Speed and Connoisseur get defense added to it. Fierce Battle is just extra attack, Innocence is extra attack, and then Godly Power gets crit chance. But those little extra defensive buffs, I mean, don't forget that Beerus gets hit once, and then he has his full defense. It's even higher. That's unfortunate. So, he's going to get a huge defensive increase after this hit, but we weren't able to get it for the super attack where it would really matter. So, see, turn 1, Beerus is at 5.34. I mean, Beerus was already capable of hitting insane numbers. Remember that Beerus actually will hit harder linked up with Vados as well. But this is good to sort of see, we saw Beerus's defensive stat, like, right away with the extra defense he'll get from Connoisseur and Shocking Speed. Honestly, they did a good job with, like, Beerus specifically, because he didn't need more firepower. Like, be real. Did Beerus need extra, like, attack power? No, of course he didn't. Absolutely did not. He did not. Beerus did not need any extra attacking power. But what he got is defense and healing, more so than anything. And I guess also the crit chance, which could definitely be very helpful, right? That, I think, is going to be a little bit more of a bigger effect. So there's this Beerus at 4.41. He had, Godly Power and Fierce Battle active. But, no, actually, I think God Topa has Shocking Speed as well, so we would have gotten the extra defense. Well, this is just their links. They're only Link level 1, right? But just pointing it out. Okay. So, we got another one of these very balanced rotations. Let me see. What is Beerus sitting at here? Okay, so he's a little bit higher at 130k right here. Supremo 5 time, of course, does give slightly bigger buffs, provided you get the double buff increase. So right here is where things can get interesting, because remember that Supremo 5 time does give a crit chance from her passive support type buff. So now Beerus is getting crit chance from Godly Power. He's getting crit chance from Supremo 5 time. Like, I mean, that's just going to lead to him just being insane, right? Like, he's got these crits. He potentially could be super effective against all types. If he is fighting a Realm of Gods enemy, like, there's just so much here. Like, I don't know. And then Beerus is stacking attack. Like, the numbers Beerus is going to be putting up are just, like, ridiculous. He did get hit before, right? Yeah. 50 type disadvantage. He only took 57k. That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. So, like, the whole game, it has sort of been redone in terms of like balancing and difficulty and stuff like that. Whereas something like the, you know, I don't know, like the Ginyu Force category Super Battle Road stage, right? Whereas previously it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't think you can even no item this. Perhaps now you can. Like I might, you know, look into getting a lot of my Ginyu Force units, you know, to link level 10s and stuff like that, because I know some of those Ginyu Force links did get massive buffs, right? Because they did give really bigger buffs to a lot of links that are sort of uncommon. But then some of the stuff, like legendary power, they're just like, whatever, we'll just massively increase its power. You know, like something like Metamorphosis, I think, has like one of the biggest buffs. Galactic Warriors, the Bojack link, has another one of the biggest buffs. All right, so I could do this. So this gives Beerus everything except for Berserker and Prodigies. The only thing is, then we wouldn't get Beerus' full passive active, which obviously is more important. So Beerus will get more defense with Whis linked up to him. Let's see, he's at 131k. Let's go ahead and put Whis right there and see what it jumps up to. Now it's 140k. That's from Conazor. But then with Vados, he's getting the extra attack from the Innocents. Now, I presume, because we can't even see what his true defensive stat is going to be after he gets hit, it's better to just max him out with attack, right? Don't forget that Vados, of course, also is giving 60% attack and defense to Beerus via her passive. So this is Beerus. This is like Beerus' like max power right here. Like Whis, Vados, Beerus. Yeah, 7.24. What turn is this? Like turn 4 or something? Like, okay, goodbye, Frost. Goodbye. Turn 5. This is okay. Beerus is, what is that? His third super attack. So like, if we had this rotation, Whis, Vados, and Beerus turn 1, like you're telling me Beerus is going to be pushing like a 6 million attack stat turn 1, like. You know, it's like full power Jiren is pushing those same attack numbers, but it's just he's also then usually super effective against all types. But it just goes to show, like, Beerus, you know, if you have like the proper setup for Beerus, like you have the proper units there to buff him, to support him. Realm of Gods, it's ridiculously easy to do this in Realm of Gods. This is a team that could no item a difficult event despite the fact that it's full of supports, right? Because God Topo, Supremo Pie of Time, Whis, Vados, all of them are great defensive units. All of them. They're all great defensive units. Because God Topo gets a damage reduction under 70% HP. Supremo Pie of Time raises their defense by 100% on super attack and seals. Whis and Vados have their dodge and their massive buffs. Then, of course, the healing that Whis gives. All of that, right? So, it's just, it's pretty nuts. Honestly, how massive a change this is going to have. And then just, like, how ridiculous, like something like God Key, you know, the Realm of Gods team already was. So, like, I don't know. As of right now, I probably still would say Realm of Gods is my favorite team. I think it's the best team. The other reason I think Realm of Gods is the best team, too, you have so many different, like, okay, so you could run Beerus as your leader, right? And that could have you have the best version of God Key or Realm of Gods you could run. Or you could run AGL Zamasu, and you could maybe slide in, you know, I don't know, like Physical Kid Buu on there, or like some other good, you know, like, I don't know, Janemba. Just run in Janemba on the Realm of Gods team, whatever. You know, or you could run LRUI Goku, just with his 70% dodging, and, you know, I think he's either the best unit in the game, or the second best unit in the game, or within the top 5. So, like, you know, he's a capable leader as well. What is he, 4 key, 130%. So, like, you just have so many options. That are just crazy. Now, okay, so we're at 150k defense right here. Remember that West Kai? I believe she also gives crit chance from her support type buff. By the way, West Kai might get a Dokkan Awakening very soon, too. I think there's a possibility, you know, maybe by the time this video's out, Ultimate Gohan, we already have his details, and AGL West Kai is getting a Dokkan Awakening alongside. Could be the case. 7.22 right there. Every single turn, this is the numbers Beerus is just racking up for free. Like, it's just so easy. It's just, this is so casual. And, like, you know, his defense is going to be, I don't know, 250k after he takes that hit. Like, what is his defense actually going to be? And, like, don't forget, Beerus also has the active skill. Like, we're probably not even going to see the active skill in this video because, like, I don't, like, am I just going to keep going until they can actually finally damage us? Like, I don't know, because, like, Kale's not going to be able to do any damage to this Beerus right here. Like, they can't do anything. There's nothing they can do. Like, Realm of Gods is crazy. The Link update has made things absolutely crazy. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think of all of these changes here. Like, and certain units, it's not just like extra attack that they're getting, but they're getting crit chance, you know, dodge chance. Some links have damage reduction. Some links are giving defense. You know, there's just so many different effects that are being given out through these links. It's just going to be a universal buff to like almost all units in the game. The only units that I think could really, you can make a case that would be hurt by this are units that really relied upon being in the middle slot of rotation, right? Because now key links do not stack like that anymore. So like you can't have a character in the middle slot and they're going to be getting okay, so like over in a flash. You know, let's say all three of these units had over in a flash right here. Previously, the unit in the middle would be getting 6 key, right? Well, now it doesn't work that way, and it's just 3 key across the board. I don't really know why they made that change, but it, you know, it certainly will hurt units that really could use key, like, you know, LR Goku and Frieza, LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I guess maybe like LR Kale and Khalifa, units like that who have like these really strong teams where you would have like those links active all the time. Like, now I will say Kale and Khalifa and Goku and Frieza, they're still going to be completely fine because they're going to start out the turn with like their 18 key super attack anyway, but it's just one of those things where it's not going to be as easy for them now to get some of those numbers maybe as it was before, but then again, it's sort of balanced in other ways with the extra things the links can do. So what's Beerus' attack stat right here? 7.62. So again, we're just continuing this massacre, this devastation. And again, we could still do his active skill too, which would give him, what, an extra 50% attack and defense in the turn. So, like, if we got that with this Beerus, I mean, he'd be pushing, like, a 12 million attack stat, right? With, like, you know, 400k defense or something like that. That, you know, you go into, like, any difficult mode, 400k defense, like, you're fine. Even Extreme Super, look at this, 10 million? Okay. Even Extreme Super Battle Road. You know, you have 400k defense, you're going to be okay. Even in the Super AGL stage of Extreme Super Battle Road, if you have 400k defense, you're going to be good to go, obviously. I mean, I think units would probably still take, like, 200k to 150k from super attacks because those enemies are just so ludicrous. But you'll be well in range of taking double digits from normals. I don't know. I just... Let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm going to continue to run through videos for a bunch of these different units, these Link level 10 units. There's just a lot to look at because I kind of want to get, like, new sort of numbers in my head for what a lot of these units are capable of doing, right? We even saw, like, some of the supports in there. Like, God Topo is frequently over 2 million now. It's like a lot of these units are just stronger overall, which is just so good. So, thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.